Welcome back. Alright, let's frickin' do this. Blank started Dead Space 2 last night, and now I really want to play it. I made the mistake of watching it. I was trying to resist, trying not to. I just couldn't help myself. Hey, Taylor!
You've made it!
Yes, I've made it.
God, you made it. I've been following your progress. I know you want to repair the executive shuttle and leave this place, but escape is impossible at this point. The shuttle shock point drive is destroyed. No.
Shocking.
Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. At first, I lost hope. I tried to scuttle the ship, sabotage the systems. But Amelia, she changed things.
Oh, really?
The church, they think the marker is divine, but they don't know what's happened here, what's been released. Look. Look at this.
Incidentally, the church they're talking to is the Church of Altman.
That is what we found in the core of the planet. Mercer calls it the hive mind. It's the source, controlling the necromorphs telepathically. We were so stupid.
One of my fellow pixel judges.
She knew it could be stopped by returning the marker to the planet.
Newest
the marker
edition.
was containing it within the planet. Return the marker and seal the hive mind. Please. I'm sorry, Amelia. I bear much of the responsibility for this tragedy.
I want his rig. His is cooler than mine, look.
I must take responsibility for ending it.
I just spilled tea on my arm. That was clever.
But you can help me. If you repair the shuttle and bring the marker back on board, we can end this forever.
We can end this madness. Yeah, the Church of Altman. If you do some of the reading of the background material of this game, both within the game itself, the text logs that I keep skipping through, I've already read them myself, and particularly the animated comics, the story of Altman is actually really good. It makes a lot of sense. A rational scientific religion is what they call it. And what they've written about it, really interesting. I recommend reading up on it. Background stuff for this game is fantastic. It really is. They put a lot of thought into it. Incidentally, Blank, if you're watching this, I do believe you missed one of these rooms when you were exploring. You seem to have gone that one, but missed that one. I think it was that anyway. Oh, you missed that one. You missed one of the two in the corners. I'm pretty sure you hit this one and missed the one on the other side, but you know, just saying.
Captain's log, personal.
Recognize that
I want
voice?
to set the record straight. By the time this log is heard, my actions will have been vindicated. I'm a unitologist. By now, it's probably no secret that we shouldn't be in this star system. Just another illegal mining job for the company. That is until the colony found the marker. That was when the church took an interest and chose me to lead this pilgrimage. They also ensured many of the mission crew were devout. My primary instruction was to get the marker up from the colony and on board the ship. Dr. Kine, the CSO, is an expert on the original marker and was tasked with deciphering this new one. He says he's making good progress.
Speaking of text logs, pause if you want to read it.
My decision to quarantine the colony is sound. They've got some kind of epidemic down there, and I can't allow it to infect the ship. Not with such precious cargo. Not when we are so close. Planet Crack takes place tomorrow. We'll continue to decipher the marker, and when we return home, we'll pass all our findings and the marker to the church. The government isn't going to cover this.
That was a nice touch. It's quite subtle as well when you think about it. Just a piece of background, call it, I don't know. Window dressing, I suppose. But it does bring home the idea of this having been a living, breathing ship, so to speak. Yes, all the stuff about unitology, and I'm pretty sure I've touched on this already, but if anybody doesn't remember, if that voice sounds familiar to you, that's because it's General Martog in Deep Space Nine. A Klingon. Another one. Infidel. So yes, things are really starting to hot up now. Illegal mining activities and stuffs. Oh god, is this bit. This, again, is not my favourite part of the game, but it doesn't frustrate me as much as the others. Spoiler. Big scaredy thing is coming back. The the unkillable death thing. That makes a reappearance. I like this shuttle. Just looks kind of cool.
Excellent. Wait there for me. I'm on my way.
I was walking through the park, kinda saw a... I'm not going to sing the rest of it. It's definitely not PG-13. Although we don't have the PG-13 certificate in the UK. We just have the PG certificate, but it's not the point. It's not suitable for these audiences, and I'm sure most of you have noticed by now. I actually don't much like swearing in my videos. Just one of my things. Right.
Test firing shuttle engines.
Just so you didn't see it last time. Here we go. Yay! Burndy, burndy, burndy. Burndy, burndy, burndy-ness. There he is. Hey, Thaler. What you doing? Being a Thaler. Oi! Don't stab me to death. Don't stab me to death. I'll stab you to death. Stab you in the death. I will stab you in the death. Well, where are all the rest of them? There are usually a bunch of those really fast running things. Not complaining. But I'm curious. He's going to come through there, isn't he? But I'm curious. Yep, there he comes. I'm curious why they haven't come running at me, though. Big running. Make up your mind. Fine, which way are you coming from? Where are you going at me now? Hey, Thaler. Thanks for thailing. Don't you wanna be a Thaler tonight? Oh yeah, Thaler. Come on, Thaler. Don't you want to thail all night long? Come on, stand up. I want you to die. Seriously, where are the rest of them? There should be a whole bunch of necromorphs coming to swarm all over me. Oh! Urgh. Fine. Let's try that again. Like I said, I'm not complaining because it makes things a hell of a lot less troublesome, but where are they? No, seriously, where are they all? Come here. Come on. Come get some. Come get some. Right. Huh. How bizarre. I mean, I saw one. I don't know if anybody else did, but I saw one right at the beginning.
Test firing shuttle engines.
And now they're all gone. Yay! Burndy, burndy, burndy! Burndy, 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 burn! Burndy, burndy. That's one hot son, bitch. Completely desynchronized it. And then he just comes strolling casually along. He's like, yeah, haters gonna hate.
It works. Yes, this will work. There's still time to make things right. The shuttle needs to be released before launch.
It's just me. Does that look like an X-ray of an arm?
I need you to guide the undocking procedure.
Clamp
when I start
control.
The shuttle's engines.
Clamp.
Hurry!
Chobits.
I'll take the shuttle up to the flight deck where the marker's being held.
Hideki? G? Well, go on then. For some reason it didn't light up. I had to actually press it. Derp. I thought I'd get the secondary thing like I usually do. Like you do here when it goes bleep. Oh.
Shuttle locks disengaged.
Yes, I'm aware of that. Why are they firing the engines?
I'm en route to the flight deck. Meet me there and we can load the marker on board. Yes, Amelia. Soon we'll take it home.
I really don't understand what went on here. There should have been.
I don't know if Kine is crazy or not, but we need that shuttle. Let's keep him on our side.
For now. Yeah. There really should have been a hell of a lot more Necronorphs than this. Necromorphological. Just guess it decided it wanted to be nice to me because it's messed me around so much in the previous video. Remember when there was that bloody little green thing? Yeah. Okay, that wasn't green. There was that little thingy bob one that just wouldn't sodding die. God, that was annoying. I remember there being something down here as well, although that could be in Extraction Point. Extraction Point? What the hell? No, that's Fear. What the hell am I talking about? Yeah, Dead Space Extraction, not Extraction Point. The one on the Wii and the PlayStation Move, which I'll probably do a Let's Play of as well, actually, thinking about it. Ooh, I missed something. Oi! Do one! Remember? Oh, this guy. Remember I said he gets even scarier?
No reason to fight. Many have gone before us, and now it's time for us to take the voyage together. Transcend death. The future take its course. Join me as I gaze upon the face of God.
Yep, that's right. He voluntarily sacrificed himself. Now that is scary. Also, at the same time, I have a lot of respect for him for being true in his convictions. He's not just forcing it on everybody else and saying it's not for him. That's what makes him so frightening. He is devout and genuine in his convictions. And that's a really scary thought. Something a friend of mine said, men never commit evil more willingly than when they do it for their religion. I can't remember exactly what the quote was. It was something akin to that anyway. And it's true. People are far more evil, shall we say, when they're doing it for something that's supposedly good. Religion. Justification that they will be absolved of their sins because they are doing it for the right thing. I'm not trying to bash religion here. I don't want you to think that. I don't have anything against religion. I'm actually a religious person myself. Through choice, I follow the Nordic pantheon. However, I don't say that they have the overriding rules on what I can and cannot do. I gain my morality from common sense. Do unto others as you would you would have done unto you, and all that. See, religion does make some valid points in some places. It's just some people. The problem I have is the way some people reinterpret it to suit their own ends. Why am I talking about religion? Well, it's a strong undertone in this game. The whole Altman be praised thing. Religion is important to the context. And yeah, there we go. Another chapter down. And I think I will... I'm not 100% sure. I'll just check the time, see how long I've been playing this for, because I don't think it's been all that long. If it's been less than 15 minutes, I'll continue into the next chapter briefly. If it hasn't, then I shall call it a day. Question is, how am I supposed to check that? Oh, you know what? I'm going to go into this chapter just a little bit. As I recall, yes, this is back on the where we started.
I'm approaching the shuttle hangar. You must find your way to the cargo bay. The marker, it's being stored in there. There's a cargo loading lift there you can use to deliver the marker up to the hangar. Please, you must help me with this. It's the only way.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Help me, Isaac One Kenobi. You're my only hope. Yeah, for those who don't know yet, we're actually back at the beginning. Back where the game first started. You know, where you arrived. New arrivals. So, well, I mean, that's where the cargo bay is. Not the cargo bay, that's where the docking bay is, isn't it? So, you know, it makes sense. Though, speaking of the docking bay, have you noticed when we came in, it only has like 4 places for shuttles. Pretty small docking bay for a ship this large, isn't it? Does anybody remember? This is where the lights cut out, and then we saw one of those things running across the roof there. And didn't go through there, we couldn't at the time. Through there is where we had to repair the tram by using kinesis and stasis. Right, so I'm gonna go. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna show everybody the marker. Then I'm gonna call it a day. I think that's a good place to end, is with the marker first finally being shown to everybody, full size. I'm sure many of you have already seen it, even if it's only in literature, you know, pictures and stuff. I'm sure many of you have already seen it. But yeah, I think that's a good place to start. With me exposing the marker. That's what she said. Great kid, don't get penisy. I can actually hit it from here, I don't think I can. Right, go down a bit then. This is another one of those pitched battle things that's one that doesn't bother me quite so much because there's a lot of room for me to move around for a change. I know I probably complain about stuff like that and you probably think I'm some kind of wuss for doing it, but okay. I just find that kind of thing kind of annoying, so deal with it. No, I'll switch back to... Wait, will I or won't I? The marker. Come on up. Here we go. This is what all that trouble was about. That thing. I have to say, it is pretty damn cool. I want one. Could you imagine having one of those in the garden?
Cargo shipment
Preferably without all the necromorphy stuff.
required for further cargo transport.
That would be kind of frustrating. See, I have a daughter. I've mentioned several times. Yes, I like talking about my daughter. Yes, she really is important to me. Yes, I love bragging about how important she is to me. So, you know, I wouldn't want to put her in danger with something like that. Should have been more. Ah, fail. Necromorphs killing each other for me. Awesome sauce. Ah, now they're turning on. I was walking through the park and I saw a little dog. Little Moglin mogged at me, so I kicked him in the mug. Oh, that's right, yeah. They don't let those tiny little things out anymore. They let these out. How about that? That's pretty cool though, don't you think? It shows the progression that they're becoming more and more powerful. Becoming more and more threatening in a way. Because those little things that can be quite bothersome. I just have to make it past. Come on, you can do it, Isaac, you can do it. Good man. I could just kill those things. Too much like common sense. And kind of a waste of energy when you don't need to. If you ask me. I can just sprint past them. Alright, you remember how I said there are lots of enemies at this point? You probably think I'm on crack because there have been almost none so far. Can I reach it from there? Yes, I can. But more of them turn up as... See? As you move this thing further down, move the marker further down towards this end, more enemies turn up. Make sure. Loves me some wine rats. So very, very useful. Greatest weapon in the game. By far. I loves me some line rats. It's been really nice to me now, have you noticed? I'm sure it's just making up for all that malarkey it gave me yesterday, where the those little baby black things were really, really annoying and wouldn't die. I mean, how many rounds did I put into that one? Was it 5, 7? Something like that. Stupid amounts, anyway. And you see, this is also partly why I upgrade my kinesis module. You don't need to, but it does make things like this far easier. Hello there. Whoa.
The cargo lift has arrived. The
No, it
marker
hasn't.
is in the
I can
hangar
still see it there.
Now you can load it into the shuttle. Hurry.
I will. Calm yourself. Chillax. Chill, bro. Chill. Alright, so reloading. I'm gonna swap weapon. Faster. Ah! Good thing I turned and looked when I did, doesn't it? See, this is why I keep it around. I like to keep this handy for close encounters. I know I've used that. Well, anybody who's been watching my Aliens Let's Play, I've used that joke many, many times. You would, wouldn't you? It's kind of one of the iconic lines from the series. From Aliens, anyway. It's one of the best lines from the film. Because of the way Michael Biehn delivers it. It's a plum. I believe it was originally Paul Railsback that was going to play Hicks, and Michael Biehn got it at the last minute, and Jim Cameron actually rewrote the script slightly to have Hicks survive because he'd already killed off Bihn's character Kyle Reese in The Terminator. So those two were friends. I don't know whether they still are or not, but they were once upon a time. Thank you. Didn't reload for some reason. So he's stalking towards me, so can't complain too much. Not doing me any real harm. Really? What? Oh, I seem to have. Yeah, I'm out of line racks. Okay, back to my plasma cutter. And you know what? I'm actually somewhat concerned. This has gone far more smoothly than it should have. People might almost begin to think that I don't suck. Dun dun dun. Dun dun. Anyway, that's enough for now. I've got into this chapter more than I originally planned to. I go and sort the shuttle out, then I launch for Aegis 7, and I should have this done by Monday at this rate. So, yeah. I've done pretty well for myself, I think. So, and until next time, thank you for watching.